same thing.
But there is some difference.
That's not the point.
But you just said being awake and being asleep are the same thing.
You didn't understand. There's no difference between dreaming asleep and dreaming awake.
I do dream. Life is a dream.
Oh, Daisy! Look out! How clumsy you are!
I'm so sorry. Be quiet. I can't let her see me like this.
Your behavior's unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. Why are you afraid of that young girl?
Be quiet, please.
She doesn't look an unpleasant person.
Oh, I must apologize for my behavior.
You see what comes of drinking. You can no longer control your movements. You've no strength left. You're digging your grave, my friend.
I don't like the taste of alcohol much, and yet if I don't drink, I'm done for. It's as if I'm frightened. So I drink, not to be frightened any longer.
Frightened of what?
I don't know exactly. Sort of anguish, difficult to describe.
You tried to escape from yourself.
I'm so tired. I've been tired for years. It's exhausting to drag the weight of your own body about.
That's alcoholic neurasthenia. Drink is gloom.
Conscious of my body all the time, as if it were made of lead, or as if I was carrying another man around on my back. I just can't seem to get used to myself. But if I take to drink, the lead slips away. I become me again.
That's just being fanciful. Look at me, Berenger. I weigh more than you do, and yet I feel light. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You certainly are strong.
Yes, I'm strong for several reasons. First of all, I'm strong because I'm naturally strong, and second of all, I'm strong because I have moral strength. And I'm also strong because I'm not riddled with alcohol. I don't wish to offend you, my dear Berenger, but I'm afraid it's alcohol which weighs so heavy on you.
Here is an example of syllogism. The cat has 4 paws. Isidore and Fricot both have 4 paws. Therefore, Isidore and Fricot are cats.
My dog has got 4 paws.
Then it's a cat.
I've barely got the strength to go on. Maybe I don't even want to.
So then, logically speaking, my dog must be a cat.
Logically, yes, but the contrary is also true.
Solitude seems to oppress me, and so does the company of other people.
You contradict yourself. What oppresses you? Solitude or the company of others? You consider yourself a thinker, yet you're devoid of logic.
Logic is a very beautiful thing.
As long as it is not abused.
Life is an abnormal business.
On the contrary, nothing could be more natural, and the proof is that we go on living.
There are more dead people than living, and their numbers are increasing. The living are getting rarer.
The dead don't exist. There's no getting away from that. Yet you're oppressed by them too. How can you be oppressed by something that doesn't exist?
I sometimes wonder if I myself exist.
You don't exist, my dear Berenger, because you don't think. Start thinking, and you will.
Another syllogism. All cats die. Socrates is dead, therefore Socrates is a cat.
And he's got 4 paws. That's true. I've got a cat named Socrates.
Fundamentally, you're just a bluffer and a liar. You say that life doesn't interest you, and yet there's someone who does.
Who?
Oh, you didn't want your little friend from the office to see you in your present state?
So Socrates was a cat, was he?
Logic has just revealed the facts to us.
That proves you're not indifferent to everything. How can you expect Daisy to fall in love with a drunkard?
Let's get back to our cats.
I'm all ears.
In any case, I think she's got her eye on somebody else.
Oh, who?
Dad, an office colleague. He's qualified in law with a big future at the firm and in Daisy's affections. I can't hope to compete with him.
The cat Isidore has 4 paws.
How do you know?
It's stated in the hypothesis.
The chief thinks a lot of him, whereas I have no future, no qualifications, and I don't stand a chance.
In the hypothesis.
So, you're giving up, just like that.
What else can I do?
Fricot also has 4 paws. So how many paws have Fricot and Isidore?
Separately or together?
Life is a struggle. It's cowardly not to put up a fight.
Separately or together? It all depends.
What can I do? I have nothing to put up a fight with.
Then find yourself some weapons, my friend.
8. 8 paws.
Logic involves mental arithmetic, you see.
It certainly has many aspects.
Where can I find the weapons?
There are no limits to logic.
Within yourself, through your own will.
What weapons?
I'm going to show you.
The weapons of patience and culture, the weapons of the mind. Turn yourself into a keen and brilliant intellect. Get yourself up to the mark.
How do I get myself up to the mark?
If I take 2 paws away from these cats, how many does each have left?
That's not so easy.
easy.
On the contrary, it's simple.
It may be simple for you,
but
not for me.
Come on, exercise your will. Concentrate.
I
Don't
don't
see
see how.
You have to be told everything.
Take a sheet of paper and calculate. If you take 6 paws from the 2 cats, how many paws are left to each cat?
Just a moment.
This is what you must do. Dress yourself properly, shave every day, put on a clean shirt,
The laundry's so expensive.
cut down on your food. This is the way to come out. Wear a hat, a tie like this, a well-cut suit, shoes well polished.
There are several possible solutions.
I'm listening.
Tell me. I'm listening.
You're a timid creature, but not without talent.
I've got talent. Me?
So use it. Put yourself in the picture. Keep abreast of the cultural and literary events of the times.
I get so...
One possibility is one cat could have 4 paws and the other 2.
I get so little spare time.
You're not without talent. You just need to exercise it.
Take advantage of what free time you do have. Don't just let yourself drift.
I never had the time. I was an official, you know.
One can always find time.
It's too late now.
It's a bit late in the day for me.
It's never too late. You work 8 hours a day like me and everybody else, but not on Sundays nor in the evening nor for 3 weeks in the year. That's quite sufficient with a little method.
Well, what about the other solutions? Use a little method. A little method.
Look, instead of drinking and feeling sick all the time, don't you want to feel fresh and eager, even at work? And you can spend your free time constructively.
How do you mean?
By visiting museums, reading literary periodicals, going to lectures. That'll solve your troubles. It will develop your mind. In 4 weeks, you'll be a cultured man.
You're right.
There could be one cat with 5 paws
You see, you don't think so yourself.
and one cat with 1 paw, but would they still be cats then?
Why not?
Instead of squandering all your spare money on drink, isn't it better to buy a ticket for an interesting play? Have you seen Ionesco's plays?
Unfortunately, no. I've only heard people talk about them.
By taking 2 of the 8 paws away from the 2 cats,
There's one play now. Take advantage of it.
we could have 1 cat with 6 paws.
It would be an excellent initiation into the artistic
We
life of
could
our times.
have 1 cat with no paws at all.
You're right. Perfectly right. I'm going to put myself into the picture, like you said.
In that case,